only if your sons take heed to their ways, that they walk before me as you have walked before me. Now, growing up, we hear parents say a lot of things. Growing up, we hear parents talk. I saw a picture a couple of throughout the last week on the internet, and it was saying the top 20 things your mother says to you. It was talking about if you watch TV too much, you get box eye. If you all the superstitions your mom tried to give you when you were younger. And now, even as we are growing up nowadays, as Christian children, we still have that kind of relationship with our mother. Our mother keep telling us, they keep using lines, our parents keep using lines over and over again from the Bible. And the biggest one that I could remember was in Exodus 20:12. Exodus 20, verse 12. Exodus 20:12 says, honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which the Lord has given you. Yes, that's true. But sometimes we don't always need, okay, you need to do this, okay, you need to do that. Sometimes we need encouragement. Sometimes children, we want to be encouraged by our parents. Because there's difference throughout weeks, throughout days, when we go to school, when we relate with other children, we see how they relate with their parents. We see how they relate with their parents. Sometimes we just want, we don't even need the biggest or the fanciest things. Sometimes it's just that 1 second of, oh, well done, I love you. Something happened yesterday. My mommy and my daddy and my brother, they went somewhere and they left me at home. And when they came back, I was preparing for this, and me and my little brother were watching something, and I just turned to Farah. I don't know where the question came from, but I just turned to Farah. I said, Farah, have you ever realized, do you remember any time where daddy has said, I love you? And he was like, yes. I was like, when? He was like, today. So I thought about it. He can remember, but I can't remember my father ever saying to me, I love you. I can't ever remember my father saying, I'm proud of you. He may have said it once or twice, but not right now. Not because it seems when you grow up, or the older you get, it seems you need more encouragement. It's not only do you need more direction on where to go, not only do you need more direction on how to act, how to behave, how to be a better person in the future, but you also need encouragement. And one way of encouragement is listening. Alex Ferguson said in his book, a book about leadership, he said the two most important things to be a leader are the cheapest things in this world. He said number 1, listening, and number 2, watching. Listening, he says listening, when I was talking about listening, he says the average person remembers 25% of what they have heard. The average person. But a leader, a person who is leading should retain about 45% of what they have learned. Parents, we don't need you to sit down with us and say, okay, what happened today in school? Okay, what did this person say? Okay, how did this person act? Okay, no. What we just need is, whenever we are bothered, we just need someone to come to and say, look, this thing is bothering me. Look, I have this problem. I don't know what to do. Most times, children are confused. Most times, children don't know right from wrong. Yes, you say, okay, this child, he has grown up. He's 14, he's 15, he's 16. But they are just, the biggest majority of them are just confused. Because not only are they confused between Christian homes and the worldly things, but they are also confused in, should I rebel against this my parents, this thing that they have given me, or should I listen to it? Which one will get me a better future? If you notice it, children are more likely to trust each other. Children are more likely to open up to each other. Not because they want to, Not because they like opening up to their friends. Okay, little Sally, you did this. Okay, my mommy did this in her home, and she did this. No, not because of that, but because they don't have anybody that they are being listened to. They are not being listened to at home. Yes, parents do listen. Yes, parents do encourage, but sometimes not in the right time. Because if you don't listen in the right time, if you don't listen at the right position, you are not listening to get out of them. You are listening so that they can open up to you. You are listening so that they can show you what they have, so that they can show you how they are able to see the world. Roald Dahl, the author of the children's book, he said something. He said most adults forget what it's like to be a child. And I saw that thing when I first came into this country, when I was around 8. And it occurred to me, if you look at it, parents only have the stories they're telling their children. It's only stories about, yes, when I was older, when I was younger, my mommy always used to beat me, or my mommy always used to tell me that I should go and do something, I should go and do this. What about the fun times you had as a child? What about the times when you are able to say, okay, look, this time I didn't do this thing right. This time I made a mistake. Because the seminar that my father and my little brother went to in Aberdeen, the Peniel, they were talking about something. They said, no human being is perfect. Yes, we all know that. But parents try to show their children that, yes, I'm perfect. Yes, I know how to do this thing. Yes, I know how to do this thing. The man that was speaking said something. He said, whenever I'm speaking to my daughter, and she asked me this question, I give her this answer. She asked me this question, I give her this answer. It gets to a point, she asked me a question, I say, I don't know. The man says, I don't know, I'm not God. It's not only does it show parents, not only does it show children that, yes, this man is not perfect. This man, not all the time, is everything he knows. But it shows that I'm able, whenever I'm not perfect, I am able to come to them and say, look, I have this flaw. Help me. How do I perfect it? How do I come back better? And throughout the night, I didn't know what to speak about. But this morning, I woke up and I done my house chores, and something else came into me. Go and look. I think it was a leading. It said, go and look for a poem about encouragement. I looked at it. What would this thing? What will it give me? I just heard, go and look for that poem. And this is the poem I got. I copied this poem almost 2 minutes before we left the house. It says, be the best you. Be the best person you want to be. Just remember to be yourself, not who others want you to be. That tells us a whole lot. Because if you ever look at any jokes people make about, not white people, but racial people, Asians, Indians, and most times Africans, it's always, my father always wants me to be a doctor, my father wants me to be a lawyer, my father wants me to be a politician, or this thing. Never, my father wants me to be what I want to be. My father wants me to excel. Sometimes, it's not always, we need you to lead us, Sometimes we need you to encourage us. I saw something on the internet yesterday, and it was during my break. It was a young man was talking about his accomplishment, and he said the funniest thing I had when I was younger was when I got the part of Star Wars. I went to my Nigerian father, and I was like, Daddy, I got the part for the Nigerian Star, and I got the part for the Star Wars. And I was like, yes, son, I knew you could do it. What is Star Wars? Yes, the father encouraged. Yes, the father was supportive of his son. But sometimes the children not only need you to be supportive, but they need you to not only show more light, but they need you to visualize what they are seeing. Because sometimes children don't know how to bring it forward. Because let me not lie on this people. Children, we want to open up to parents, but we are scared of two things. Scared of number one, what they will say. Because if you say, Daddy, yes, my friends are smoking, yes, I know. We can't say that to our parents because they'll be like, because I know my parents. The first thing they will say is, if I ask them, can I go to my friend's house? They'll be like, that smoker, that junkie. Yes, but not, that's why we don't tell you some things, because not that we are scared of you, but that judgmental factor comes back. That yes, one of your friends is a smoker, one of your friends, his father is a junkie. That means all of your friends are junkie. That's basically what you're telling the children, that don't approach me because I'm going to judge one thing by the rest of it. Muhammad Ali said something. He said, if he was describing racism, and he said, if I have 1 million people who are zombies coming to kill me, and I see 10 zombies that say, don't worry, we are not going to kill you, do I open up my house to the 10 zombies? Do I open up my house? Do I let them get at me, the 10 zombies? Or do I shut the door to them and face my life and take the risk of being alone? Or do I open the door and let the million zombies or whatever, not knowing their true factor, come in and hit me? Now, what does that tell us? How does it equate to family life, parent life? If we're not able to tell you one thing and you judge that one thing by the rest of it, if I'm not able to tell you, okay, look, this is the problem I'm having, and not you take that problem and equate it for the rest of it, we won't tell you things because we think, okay, if I tell them this now, they're going to judge me. If I tell them this now, they're going to judge me. Back to the point I made about children being able to trust each other. If you ever notice a family with more children than parents, or a family with more than one child, the children are closer to each other than they are to the parents. Not because the children are always forever in good terms. During the past few weeks, I've listened to my mother, and she's always said something to my brother. She always says, stop defending him, stop defending him, stop defending him. Not because me and him are always on good terms. Not because me and Farah are always best of buddies, best of friends, but because we are closer than the parents. We are able to open up to each other. Not open up to the fact that, yes, I have this problem, Farah, help me. But it's just, we tend to share each other's secrets more. We tend to have, okay, Farah, this is the thing that is bothering me. This is it. And it's basically telling us that, look, it's basically showing on the children's and the parents' relationship. If the children can come to the parents and say, Father, this is what I'm going through. Not all the time is a time for an iron hand. But most times, we need a bit of love. Most times, we need a bit of encouragement. Most times, we need a bit of I love you. We need a bit of well done. We need a bit of I'm proud of you. That is what sets us. That's how we know that we are children. Yes, we are children, we are Christian children. But what sets us apart from Christian children and worldly children? Because if we look at it, Christian children are always watching one thing from the worldly children. And it's the fact that this person in the world has affection, has public show of affection. His mother says, I love you. His father says, I love you. His father shows him affection, not buying the children off. That, okay, I wasn't there for you, here's a present. I wasn't there for you again, here's a present. Not that. But the fact that the father is able to say, yes, I love you, and because I love you, let's spend time together. Because I love you, let's do this together. Yes, we need to be led. Yes, we need to be tutored. But sometimes it helps. Because not every time does iron hand work. Sometimes, or most times, it's time of talking. It's time of listen, this is how you do it. And because you have done this thing, I love you for it.